Okay, well, she is all done. Let's get a walk around of it real quick. Guess we'll just start her in the front. Here's your footrest. The footrest can, swing up like that, so you can enter in from the front if you want to. Then once you get there, kick it back down. You can also, of course, lift either one of the arms up, and then you can, enter in from the side. Got your headlights down here on each side of the seat. Here's your umbrella holder. Coming around. Oh, here's the casters. Now, from time to time, they might start to squeak. So all you need to do is squirt a little bit of oil right in between this white spacer and this black axle. So just, and I 45'd it, so you should just be able to squirt a little bit of oil in there, and that'll stop it from squeaking. Let's see, coming right here. Here's your drink holder, kind of hidden away underneath. Just pop it out there. Here is your control panel. So this button here turns it on. So this turns everything on. And then over here it'll show your real battery voltage. For some reason my phone can't pick it up. I guess something to do with the frame rate, but this will show your actual voltage. And then this one is your headlights. So if you don't really need to use the headlights, or if you don't really need to use the USB, you can just leave that turned off. But with these lithium batteries, you got a lot of power. Let's see, the chair does recline. A little lever right here, lift that up, and then it'll go totally backwards. I mean, you can lay out flat in this chair. Come around back, here's your little storage rack. Now this is just held on with Velcro, so if you ever need to get to the batteries or anything below this, just kind of pop it up and you can pull it off. You can pull it out of there, but if you don't need to do that, don't worry about it. Down here is the releases. Let me lift this up. Down here is the releases, so if you're driving and something happens and the car the chair just dies, you can twist these inboard like that, and now it's a push wheel chair. There's one on each motor. So you do both of those, and then that disengages it, and at least that way they can get you, home and out of the sun, and then find out what the problem is. But that shouldn't happen at all. Okay, your battery charger is under there, and all you gotta do is just plug this in. So just back up to an outlet and plug it in. You can leave it plugged in all the time because it's a smart charger, so it will know when the batteries are topped off, and it will just make a float. Here's your little wheelie bars. Working our way around here. Here's the joystick. It's a very simple joystick. Right here in the middle, turn that turns the power on. This is your battery gauge. This is nowhere near as accurate as that battery gauge, so I would focus more on that battery gauge than this one. But here's your speed. So that's the slowest, that's the fastest. When you learn how to use it, I would keep it on lower, but then once you get better at it, you'll be able to crank it up, and especially if you're on the beach, you're gonna want some more power. There's a little horn. The joystick is also proportional, so it's like a gas pedal. So if you push just a tiny bit, it'll slowly move, and then the more you push it, the faster it'll go. That's even true on the higher speeds. Even with the higher speeds, if you put it just a tiny bit, it'll move, but now it'll really take off. Okay, if you go somewhere where you need to disconnect the joystick, like for security reasons, you just pinch right here, unplug that, little screw down here, unscrew that screw, slide it out, take it with you. That way nobody can just jump on it and take it. When you're ready to go back, just slide it back in there, tighten that little screw back up, and this plug can only go in one way. So just plug it back in there like that, and you're ready to go. Let's see, that's really about it. As far as maintenance goes, you're gonna need to check the air pressure in the tires every now and again. They need to be 4 psi. I'll send a little brochure with that. Other than that, though, it's pretty much maintenance free, except for just oiling those spots when the wheels might start to squeak. And that's really it. Okay, well, let's get this thing ready to ship.